welcome to the city, the Christmas city, because everyone loves the Christmas city. But I mean, come on, guys, like you just gotta sit, you just gotta like really appreciate what Ant's done here. Like, I'm being like deadly serious. Look at this Christmas tree. It just looks awesome. Like, when you're coming down the first street of Park Drive, you've got all the Christmas lights, which was mine and Ant's idea, and they look sick. And then just to top it all off, you come to the end of the road, and then you've just got that gorgeous Christmas tree in your view. I've not looked at it at night yet, but like, I obviously know it's going to be sick. And we're just making a little area really for people to come and like, we're gonna do a thing in Park Drive. We're gonna have like a thing. I think it's gonna be Thursday's episode. Now, it's not really gonna give anything away because there's not like that. Like, what I'm about to say now won't affect the storyline. But what's gonna happen? Why don't you use Sims 4 Park Drive? Because Sims 4 isn't online. Sims 4 is only a single player game that I'm aware of. I don't think you can join. I've never looked into that actually. I don't know if Sims 4 you can like use your own Park Drive, not part, use like another person's online character and visit their house or not. I don't think you can. Let me have a look on the box. Yeah, it's got network features, but it's like on the one player thing it just says, on the player thing it just says one player. No, I wouldn't change this to something else now, because Park Drive is what Park Drive is. Like, that's kind of like saying, why don't you do Park Drive on GTA? Like, that wouldn't fit the story, because you've got the Pacific characters, the Pacific skins, you've got all the houses and the layout. And it's really like, it's easy for me to record an episode on Minecraft for Park Drive than it would on, say, GTA. Because, like, I've got to be cameraman, so I can just simply take my hood off like this, and then I've just got to stand there, or let's say move around. And then I can just, like, really simply, like, just get from one place to another. Like, say if I was doing GTA and one character was in the city and the other person was in Sandy Shores, I'd have to, like, drive all the way up to Sandy Shores just to do that scene. And then the scene after that might be back in the city again. Whereas, like, say for example, like, with Minecraft, you can just get there so much easier. And like I say, because we've done Minecraft for Park Drive, like, for the year and, and about a month or so. That's kind of, well, it's actually nearly a year and 2 months, but because we've done it for that long on the same map, that's like Emmerdale, like moving to a completely different village with a completely different pub. You know what I'm saying? Like, Park Drive, this is the resemblance of Park Drive. So you don't
It's not
obviously,
really though.
you don't go ahead and move it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something you don't, in my opinion, do. It's kind of
Turn him
like.
off, we're run off every day.
Like, it's kind of like the ITV News. They aren't just going to suddenly say, let's do the ITV News on, let's say, Comedy Central, It's not, like, when I think of Park Drive, specifically, this is one of the houses that I picture. And same with, like, the cafe and, do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, because that house is where Park Drive, obviously originally started. The first ever scene was outside this very house, and obviously, unmute me. I've turned off my video. All right, yeah. It's just that I didn't want to get any copyrights, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to go ahead and, didn't want to ruin anything in
Hello.
the, ruin anything in the. I didn't want to stop you from watching something by me over talking it and.
No, I
Oh
finished
yeah,
watching
oh
it
yeah,
again.
this looks nice, and it really does. I've got a better idea though, just for here. Put an actual snow block down, and then you can still put the buttons on the wheel. Yeah, there,
Jaffa
like that.
cakes.
And then possibly just for a little bit of like, just for a little bit of like fixing up, just there, like that, possibly. And then you should be able to, and then you just put something like that there for them to get in.
Ash,
Yeah,
get your house down here.
yeah. Oh, you
There's
put
the door.
Oh, you put the door there. That doesn't bother me. We'll just break it from here. You know? But yeah, that looks pretty sick. Then next to either here or the other side, we've got to have that little table with the, where you have like your ketchups on and your forks and your sugar for your cup of tea and that. Because I think that's a really, you know, important part to add into a catering truck. You know? I'm so buzzing for Friday, guys.
Ash turns 9. Ash turns 20.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm looking forward to going out for this meal. Like, that's
20, is that it?
yeah,
You look about 16.
yeah. I know. I went to a job with
That didn't make
I
sense.
went to a job with
Do
my
you
dad.
get ID'd?
Yeah, of course I do. I don't in town anymore because I'm like known round there, but you know, and I don't in Jack Rabbits and Hull because you know Lauren knows me and I've gone in a few times, like, but
Lauren.
Ah,
Fucking Lauren.
yeah,
Come and
There
get
you
your
go.
car fixed today at Port Drive Auto Garage.
oh yeah,
anybody
yeah,
want to go Fortnite?
not really right
I've
now.
literally just came off it.
Yeah, I went to a job a day with my dad and got there the bloke
I'll come on in like 10 minutes. I just want to do this for Ash.
and the bloke says, "Oh, what is it? Day off school for you today?" I was like, "Dude, I've been left school 4 years."
No.
Well, it'll be 4 years like this May, the May what's coming now, obviously. And I do not miss it one bit.
Kelly.
Like, if I could go back there, I'd definitely
Can I
like
have a Jaffa
choose.
cake?
I'd definitely choose different options, but
Well,
I
like 5
don't.
boxes it
I
could
don't particularly wish I was back there. No, I couldn't really give a stuff. To be fair, like the best part of the school day for me was 3:30 when that bell rang and we got to go home. So
I think that was the best part of the day for anyone.
I thought it was fun earlier.
not for one of my stepsisters. She'd rather be at school than home.
No, I felt really bad.
Me.
Because when I put reports to private, I didn't think he was gonna kick him out.
You know, I don't like. I don't.
What are you going on, Ryan?
I hate school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, we are. I'm just gonna do this advert for Ash.
Oh really? I didn't think you were doing it yet. It'll have the
I'm
stream.
on now.
It'll have the stream thing in the way. In the video, I mean.
Well, we'll do it at a
Okay.
different time then if you want. We don't have to do it now.
No, we don't.
Okay, then I'm going on GTA with Ryan.
Alright. We can do it like later or tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Just squeeze it in, you know.
Before or after Port Drive.
Yeah, possibly before, cause
Then we
after
can have it in
like
the actual Port Drive episode.
yeah, cause well, what I'm saying is like after I've said boobies and Ryan's had a bit of a giggle for half an hour, it puts the part drive scenes behind, and then I usually have to rush to edit it.
Just don't say boobies.
No, that was just an example. It doesn't. I don't have to say boobies. It can be just like. It can be just anything. I mean, Ryan literally laughs at little daft things, but
Anything, absolutely anything Ryan laughs at.
but the thing is, he doesn't just laugh about it and then like calms down. He has to like
Boobies!
he has to like he has to like giggle about it for like half an hour.
Yeah, and then he makes me laugh as well, and I can't
You
stop.
fucking Mongol!
He literally does though. He literally does though. That's the thing. Or he'll come out with these sayings like "uvrete, vumvrete."
Nelly.
What?
Yes, sir, where?
What?
I don't even, you know.
What does that even mean?
No.
English translation, please.
Ready or not, here I come.
I'm not
You
doing
can't
races,
hide.
so it's just
can't
two
hide.
of us.
Find you.
And take
Is that all
it
in the background?
slowly.
Yeah, they're both talking away.
Do do do. Wow wow wow
I'm
wow
gonna tell him
wow
shut the
wow
fuck
wow
up now
wow.
before I get upstairs.
Bum bum. Wow wow
I'm
wow
not
wow
gonna
Dirty,
repeat that,
dirty.
but
Wow, 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 wow,
you
wow,
two be
wow.
quiet before someone comes upstairs and molests you.
wow 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 wow
For the
wow
what?
wow 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 wow
Madness.
wow 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 wow.
Upstairs
Spin
to
the dub
molest
plate
you.
back. Spin the dub plate back. Dirty dirty.
Oh, it Leicester than a Leicester.
Five,
I'll
6,
create an
7, 8.
online Ryan, I'll invite it. Don't invite me then.
I'm gonna do one of them. What
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
I'm
do?
in a fucking room. I'm sure I'm in a room with a fucking bunch of Down syndromes.
I was just gonna
I'd
say
name
that
one.
because I'm not.
Oh, Ryan. I was walking back from school today and I saw an autistic bus.
Man,
Wow wow
And
wow wow wow.
there was an autistic kid at the back licking the window.
That's harsh.
Yeah, one of those autistic buses. There was a kid with his hands on the window and I was licking it.
Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow.
Ant gets his windows fly, but not twenty.
You know Aaron Farron?
Don't
Aaron.
know.
What?
I mean, Ant.
Yeah, he plays football with us and we say if you get tackled you're the autistic one.
I remember my dad telling me when he was at school
If you get tackled by Maliki,
about
you
a
deserve
kid who had
belong to him.
about a kid who had a demented hand, and they were in a gardening lesson, and my dad used to whack his hand with a rake and lock him in the garden shed.
He had a demented hand.
Yeah, like you know when your hand's like bent and
You
I was
mean
like, let me just get
deformed?
my
Yeah.
cards back and then I'll join.
damn,
Demented.
sure.
yeah.
Do you know what that
Oh, they
means?
shut up.
Anyway, the point is he used to whack it with a rake and then lock him in the garden shed, and then one time
Is
they
he
actually
mental?
everyone actually went home from school and he was still locked in the shed.
Really?
Yeah, even all the teachers had gone.
Your school was weird, man.
Oh.
You should think you're going to graduate from this school.
Or in his RE lesson, and the gym teacher would come
What
by
about kissing
jogging,
one?
and my dad would open the window and go,
Yeah,
"Get
devil."
jogging!"
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's one of them things, and you know where you whack it, and the
Whack-a-mole.
the higher it goes.
Think you're going to graduate from this
Ring,
school.
ding, ding, ding.
You're like kissing
Bing.
my... You're dead wrong.
Shooting.
I'm scared.
Shooting.
I'm scared.
You got to see this
Yeah,
through.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
got
to have a poo.
As soon as I say it, you'll probably
What
come
you-
upstairs and beat me up.
What you waiting for?
Oi, big boy. Oi, 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 oi.
What you waiting for?
I said you'll probably come
Put
and
your
beat me
back
up.
in it. just a little more. You go down, go. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go low,
I'm on the way
go
down to the
low,
airport
go
again,
low,
Ryan.
go low, go down, go down, go down.
Oh, my car at night time looks sick.
Ha! What you waiting for? Put your back in it, just a little more.
Hey,
When you party at night.
You might get a fright, cause it's time after night.
God, I hadn't heard this. Well, I have heard this quite recently, but not like only in a mix. Not.
Your nan's a toaster.
We're not on The Sims at the moment, guys. Obviously, we'll be back on there tomorrow,
When did you get that?
You're...
Saturday,
It's only just come out, hasn't it?
Turn?
more or less. Yeah,
Winks, I
How
need
much
to
is
get
it?
my engine.
I paid 42 quid.
Man.
Completely worth it for me,
Right,
because
return our
I'm
custom
into
cars
Sims
then, yeah?
and that.
That's not
I
fair
still
then.
ain't got the... What's it called?
City
Right, okay, then we'll
Skylines,
talk custom.
Hmm.
Lego Worlds. You can actually
Skylines.
make movies on Lego Worlds now.
graduate from this school with my kissing my...
Really?
You're dead wrong.
Yeah, you get loads of like cameras and stuff, and you can actually use them.
I am too scared. I'm scared.
Put your back in it. Just look, give us a quick MC, man.
No.
Oh,
Wait, is it not on the mic? I can say it if
Yo.
he's not there.
chat one, chat
Graduate
two,
from this
chat
school.
one, chat two, chat one, chat two. Yo, coming at you. There.
You
And
see
that
my...
would-
You're dead wrong.
No, you can't really MC to that, but it's still a tune, like, you know. You know, actually, let's go.
What?
Let's check out Ben Potter. He's the guy who was in the band on the night that I did the gig.
How did that kill you?
I don't know if this is the right Ben Potter or not.
No.
Possibly not.
Look how nice my car is at night time with all neon kits and stuff.
No, this probably isn't him. But there is a
Try and
Ben.
spin me out in your motorbike. Go on, try and spin me out.
There is a Ben Potter though, like who, like obviously, he has a YouTube channel though. Let me go back to the message where he.
Chameleon.
You what,
Yeah,
mate?
what's your?
Alright, mate.
Shit, not mate.
Yeah, mate. Shit,
What's
no,
his? What's his YouTube? I don't know what his YouTube is, to be fair.
You're gonna win, to be honest. Yeah, you're gonna win. I bet you've got like a grade 4 engine.
What about this one?
I've got
Six-
grade 1.
Mate.
No, it won't be that, considering he's.
No.
What about this one with 2 videos?
No, come on.
No.
Oh, you just got this on Makuma back.
Oh. What's this one? Nope, that's not it either.
Oh.
What about this one? Is this it? No, I don't think so. Is this it? Nope, that is not him.
Look!
day I don't feel like doing anything. Where is he? Yeah, I don't. Oh, hi. Hi, man, I'm back. Yo, what's going down? Just trying to find. Is it the Ben
Jimmy
Potter
Chan.
topic? No. There is a bloke, Ben Potter, drum audition.
Listen, do you mean that, Ash? When your nose looks like a wet tea bag? Well, I missed your purpose.
Yeah, I think this is it.
I knew it would take you off the menu if I hate you lot. Woo!
Yes, I think this is the guy right here. I think this could be it. Let me have a look.
Right, earlier.
I'm not sure.
I don't.
Yeah, it is. My girl performed on stage. Brew at the town hall in Driffield.
Clink.
Who's
Yes,
that, Ash?
look at calls.
The bloke who's inviting me down to the studio.
No, I'm a Japan juggler.
Like, I don't think this is him playing. I think he's just recording it. But this is him anyway. Oh, there's Jam. Let's have a look.
Already up then? Oh. You can't dancing it, go.
Drift lads in Asia, UK, Summit trailer. Military building, 3D. Fair enough. Yeah, that's him anyway, guys. I'm meant to be going either on Tuesday or Wednesday. But you see, the thing is, right, this guy has literally, like, he's been, like, one of the nicest people you could ever, like, talk to. Like, you will not believe the amount of stuff. You will not believe the amount of stuff that he's offered to do for me. Like not only has he like made a load of songs for me to MC over, which I thought was good enough, but he's like, I was like obviously telling him I got getting my new mixer for my birthday and stuff, and it was like, oh, when you come round, I've got a cable you can have for connecting your phone to it, and then he's, oh, bring your laptop round and I'll put some professional software on it, and like like he's just like, I don't even really know him, if that makes sense. Like I do, but not like know him. Like I only happened by chance to be at the same gig that he was at, and like, I literally just asked the guy who got me the gig, like, can you ask like some of the people what equipment they used, because I'm thinking of getting some equipment myself, So I was kind of like a little shocked, really, like that I just got, and now he's just like, offering to like do loads of nice
I'm gonna
stuff.
burst on the corner.
It's like, it's nice though.
Spun me out.
It's nice though that like people offer. That's
Wait. And yes, wait. I got your bum. I got your bum.
So yeah, guys, I've only literally got to wait like, God knows, like 4 days until I can use my mixer. But the thing is I can't really use the mixer without the speakers. So I'm allowed to try out the speakers, because see, like my nan's not really
Oh no.
like up on like anything like technology-wise, like whether it's PlayStation speakers. So like really like now I've
Just
got like
space.
now I've got old enough that they don't have to wrap it
Oh
and
my
make it look
God.
like Santa's bean
I'm
kind of
so
thing.
busted as well.
She's just like would rather that I try it out to make
Brian,
sure
I've
that it
got so
actually
high, so I'm going the
works.
wrong way.
If that makes sense, like you know what I'm saying. So like I'm not technically gonna like use them all the time before Christmas. It's just mainly
Oh God, I'm
to
scared.
test them out, and then it also like makes sure that the mixer's going and stuff like that. But I can't use the mixer without the speakers. Like that's why I
Oh, the
obviously got the
payphone's right
speakers.
there as well.
Like for example, like if I could use the mixer without the
Oh, well, I was
speakers,
close there.
I probably would have like just got the mixer for now, and like,
Oh, that
and
was
then got
decent,
like
yeah.
a microphone and stuff like that, and just said, get the speakers. At another time, it don't matter, But you do actually need the
That's what I mean, though,
you,
Ryan. I'm
you
up
do
for, like,
actually
pushing
need the
people off with, like,
speakers
banter and stuff.
with them. Like they make the mixer work. Like you ain't using that mixer if
Yeah,
you don't. You know
Yeah,
what
when
I'm
they're
saying?
sarcastic, they're laughing at you.
Like. But I'm so
When they're
buzzing to like
sarcastic,
get
they're
them all
laughing
going,
at you.
and like I've had so much help from this guy, like who I'm meant to be going to, like just
Oh, I'm
telling
a
me
rocket
about the
Baltic
mixer and
loop.
stuff like that. And I've obviously watched a lot of videos about the
We ain't got
mixer,
to go around that, have we?
or like let's say about mixers,
Oh, no.
because like all mixers pretty much do the same thing, like. Like obviously with just different channel sizes. So like obviously like you get 6-channel mixers and 8-channel mixers, and like they obviously like hold more like channels to connect things like microphones into. Also like connecting phones and stuff like that.
Oh, not too loud.
You can
Oh.
connect your phone to a microphone channel, like like on my big stereo
Yeah, I
system,
know, but-
where I used to put that 3.5 jack onto my aux cable and plug that into my phone, and that used to like transmit the sound. It works in a similar way, but to make sure that the sound's perfect, you buy a lead what's called a 3.5 to 2.5 stereo cable jack, and that has the 3.5 already like properly connected at the end. Like you're not putting a 3.5 connector on top of a normal B&M or Poundland aux cable, and it's obviously it's like there to transmit your sound better. And then obviously you connect your speakers to the mixer, so whatever's like being played on the mixer will come through the speakers, and obviously in that case would be obviously your phone music, which is really what I want, because in my opinion, like I find it easier just to take an iPad than to start taking like loads of laptops and computers and stuff like that. So like if I can just go ahead and like connect my iPad at the gig and just like open up my Documents D with my playlist on and just select a song, as simple as that, without having to worry about waiting for a laptop to load up and signing in, and because I'm going to have quite enough time on my hands connecting the speakers and making sure the mixer's going and stuff like that, like obviously if I'm doing a gig. So like the main point is that if I can just connect my iPad music or my iPhone music, it just makes things a little more simpler for me, and stuff like that. And I'm just really buzzing to start using it, really, because obviously when I started MCing, I didn't even picture going this far, and like now I like see more things happening for me in the future. It's just like it's becoming more exciting for me, but driving's definitely something I need to do. I need to pass my driving test. Definitely, passing my driving test is a big thing. But you see, the thing is when the thing why I haven't passed my driving test is I'll admit to you that I failed my theory test. I failed it a couple of times. But the thing is like everybody like kept telling me how excited they were for me to pass, if that makes sense, and like how excited they were that what I could do if I passed. And the thing about it is it was putting pressure on me. It was making me feel like
I think you're on
like
your second lap now, aren't you?
like you know, like if I didn't pass, like how disappointed people would be. And like the thing is, like now I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a bit close to the tree actually. Like the thing is, it made me nervous on the day because I was worrying about everybody's reaction if I didn't pass, if that makes sense. Whereas like when I was revising at home and when I was doing things at home to do with like practicing, I was getting decent marks. Like I was getting the questions right. I was getting things done.
What?
Also, can you send me... Yeah, see, this is what this guy's said now, like, he said, also, can you send me all the songs you rap over, so I can set them up to record you? Like, I'm being, like, deadly, like, this guy is going all out to, like, properly...
Sure.
properly record me.
Filtered up your arse.
Like, holy smoke-a-roonies, like, this dude is doing, like, so much for me, it's unreal.
What have I just done?
I don't know how to thank him, you know.
missed a
Yeah,
checkpoint.
you should be able to join, it should be open. So yeah,
I
back to the
missed checkpoint at the end
driving
of the
test.
tube. I'm going to start the tube again.
Yeah, back to the driving test, like, it was putting me off because people were like, oh, you know, like people kept saying like, oh, I do hope you pass, you know, like, oh, you know, like, you know, like today's the day, you know, and it was, in a way, it was putting pressure on me, and it was making me like nervous, like if I didn't pass, like what they were gonna say, what they were gonna think. And then when I was going like to the place to do the test, I was getting confused, and I was like getting mixed up on the questions because I was constantly like I was trying so hard to pass that I wasn't passing, but at the same time it was like it was kind of like trying hard to like not disappoint people at the same time. So like what I've decided to do this time is to do the theory test next year, but I've decided like not to tell like loads of people in the family that that's what I'm doing. So I've kind of decided to like just kind of do it, and then just like
and then Robert smashed it out
and
window.
then just like go ahead and, you know, like not really say too much about me doing it, if that makes sense.
Not a day.
And then like once I've like done it, then I can say like, you know, like, so they like almost that they don't even know that I've done it. Like the only person what knows is my nan, but like I'm not telling, like I'm not really gonna like say to too much people. But like next year I'm gonna like focus on doing it, and then when they like have another one of their chins at me, like, you know, get it past, you know, going on at me like you could be sat there revising half an hour a day. I can just say, Dad, I passed it. And then he'll be like, what? I'll be like, I've been revising for months, I just haven't told you, you know. I wanted to keep it a surprise. And then I'll show him the letter, and then he'll be like, I'm really proud of you, you know. Like, I think that would be better than him knowing that I was doing it and then me passing. Like, I think doing it as a surprise that way would be sick.
I'll let you win, or if I don't, I'll literally come to your house and let you kick me anywhere you want, like 10 million times.
Anyway, what happened to your Ferris wheel, and did it not go to plan or something?
No, I'm saying, so I don't get a DNF, I swear I won't go across the finish line. I just want to be
fair
like,
enough. I put another stall down
corner.
anyway. So you guys need to get prepared for Thursday's episode, because it's Noreen and Derek's Noreen's birthday, rather. And I think I was actually going to say something, wasn't I, about this at the beginning of the stream. And then I think I maybe got distracted.
Okay,
but Yeah, what I can hint about the episode is they're gonna switch the Christmas lights on in Park Drive. They're gonna have like their Christmas light switch on, and they're gonna have like a Christmas tree and a little burger van, a few stalls, and just have like a little Christmas
But I
market
always do. I can't do this wall
with a few
rides.
like Christmas rides and stuff like in
Ryan, I'm
here,
still on my first
and
lap.
just a few of the characters will come to see the switch on, including Noreen, if that makes sense. What's going to happen is, you see these daylight sensors here. Well, if I set the world to night, you can see that they come on. And then when I set them to day, you can see that they obviously go off. Well, what my plan is to turn it the other way.
No.
So they're actually physically on at day, right? But what my plan is to do this when the scene isn't like, when there isn't a scene. So for example, when I set it to night to start the scene, all the lights will be off, and then whoever isn't in the scene as a character can just go invisible, and then when we do the switch on, it'll be like 3, 2, 1, and then like someone will just go around and like turn all these sensors on, and then it'll be kind of like the lights light up, if that makes sense, like they've been switched on,
It's
like,
a redneck turtle.
you know. Yeah.
No.
Liam just reminded me of a song then.
What did this remind you of?
What you said then reminded me of a song.
Oh.
You said redneck turtles, but there's a song what goes redneck babies. You know. I tell you what, someone comments something in the stream, and I bet like I know a song from it or something. 'Cause like that happened on Saturday. Like my nan said something about the sun, and like I just instantly sang a song what was to do with the sun. Like put something in the comments, and I'd guarantee to think of a song about it. Like, I'm not saying I'd be able to do it straight away, but there's a good chance that I would be able to come up with one.
Oh, my character's dancing again.
You know?
Oh, no.
What's this anyway, Ant? Oh, is this a stage? Where they'll like, welcome to the Park Drive Light Switch on 2017!
No!
And also like to say happy birthday to Noreen. Looking good
Every
there.
time.
So at 7 PM we have got the light switch on, ladies and gentlemen. 7 PM we're going to be going boom, and all them lights are going to sparkle up your street,
I've done this one
and just
before.
make your area a whole lot more Christmassy.
me
Who's
12
ready to
minutes.
see the Christmas lights? Woo, yeah. You know, I reckon that's what Ant's doing, but Ant's one of them people who doesn't always like to say what he's building, and then he'll be like, you see. And sometimes you can be doing something
You're
like,
gonna catch me before the
I
wall
can
ride
be
anyway,
saying like
Ryan.
building a house with CJ or filling a bit of grass in, and Ant's been like somewhere in the city without even telling you, and then a couple of days later you'll notice like a big building
Some
what's
wrong car just
appeared,
came in
and you'll be
absolutely
like,
took your head off.
where the F's that gone? And then you like get Ant on like, oh yeah,
no.
I built that. In that time you were just talking or filling that bit of grass in, and I'm like, whoa, you know. That happened the other week with Park Drive.
Look, Ryan, believe me, I will
just
not.
before Derek came back. Like we were doing something, and then like about the next day or the day after, I like was
built
flying
the first
around,
bit.
and there was a house what had been built, and I was like, where's this house come from?
Bastard.
And it was Ant what had built the house like in the end, and yeah, you know. Skibby cat cat cat.
Ryan, I did it! Wait, no!
Keeping the hardcore. Yeah, okay, that's just a copy of
For
Keeping the
God's
Rave
sake, you gotta
Alive,
slip
but
through the middle. It did in my eyes. Yeah. Wait, I mean, my ears. Well, you finished second one.
well, no, like I
You
want
just
to do
finished your
this,
second
but
wall ride. Yeah, I know anyway. Oh no! Oh, the thing's got miles out the air. In the air, for God's sake. I know I did, shut up.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
Kelly.
Christ, he's good.
Kelly. Liam's been swearing.
Oh, tut
Yeah.
tut.
What?
I heard you. I don't think my dad can hear me. I fucking heard everything you said.
I didn't even say anything.
Did you not?
You're dead wrong.
Yeah, but you kept egging him on to say it, Ryan.
Did you think you're going to graduate from this school?
Right, this is actually really
You're dead
bugging me
wrong.
right now. Like,
Hello.
Oh.
hello. Yeah, this is really annoying me right now, actually. It's a little bit of an Emmerdale rant, actually. Yeah, it's a little bit of an Emmerdale rant. So, like, some of you guys may follow it, some of you probably don't, but there's a new guy what's come into it, right? And he's like a youngish
No, I
rich
just crashed up
bloke
against the wall and then I died.
who's like dating Debbie at the moment. And there's meant to be a storyline where he turns out to be a father of someone that's previously been in Emmerdale. You know, like someone who's like no longer in the show anymore and he's back for revenge. So everyone's going in, like I've joined this group on Facebook called Emmerdale ITV, and people just post stuff about the show, like say like pictures of old characters and say like remember this person, and you know people like
No,
talk
this is
and you know
Mitchell.
rant about what's happened in like today's episode and stuff like that, and people
Oh,
keep putting in the
EastEnders.
show that this guy's gonna be like Carl King's son or Cameron Murray's son, right? And the thing what's really bugging me is when Carl King's son was in Emmerdale, which was 2013, he was like a 12, 13-year-old kid, just a few years older. And the same with Cameron Murray's kid. So how like 3, 4 years later
all
are
three
they
in a row
are they
now.
gonna become a rich bloke driving a Bentley, dating Debbie Dingle? Like
No, I don't want
Like, do you know
cheering
what
up
I'm
this time.
saying?
It's not
Like-
gonna make me laugh.
Like, you see where I'm coming from? Like, how would somebody, like, jump about 10 years older in the space of 4 years? It doesn't make sense, in my opinion. And, like, everyone's putting in, like, oh, I bet this guy turns out to be Cameron Murray's son. But when Cameron Murray's son came into Emmerdale, which was, like, 4 years ago, he was a kid. What is that noise?
I don't know, but it's some autistic kid.
All I hear is, like... No, I can't even make it. It's like...
Who is that? It's
Like-
really unknown.
That's literally what it is. Sounds like an old man trying to laugh but then chokes halfway through.
It sounds like you when you're sucking on your boyfriend's dick.
Yeah, okay. You're the one making the noise, not me. So you must know more about sucking on boyfriends' dicks than...
No, it's just my laugh.
Jesus Christ, I thought my Muttley laugh was...
Oh my god, what the hell is that noise?
I know,
Mama!
right?
Nobody can beat Ash's Muttley laugh.
No, no one beats that. No one beats that. You had... Wow,
It's him that
seriously.
makes that noise.
Yeah, it is. They both giggle like kids, man.
Oh, you've never had nothing else to say about it before. Just because your
Um,
boyfriend's in the chat doesn't mean you can show off, does it?
The ting goes scra pat car, skibby car, and the pum pum pum. Brum pum car 222 Q pum pum. Pum
Shut
pum
up.
you done know.
Is it?
What was the point in commenting that? Seriously? Who comments that now?
Oi,
That
Ash,
song's
I mean,
old.
Ant,
Yeah.
do you know what 5-star wrestling is?
What?
You know 5-star wrestling, do you know who they are? The company.
No.
Anyway, it's going to be this free show on Freeview
Ever heard?
soon.
Yeah, everyone's heard of Big
Like,
Shaq Man's
Rey
not hot.
Mysterio and stuff.
I haven't heard of it, so guess what? That's statistically wrong.
To be honest, like, the song's catchy, but I don't really see the point of it.
What song you listen to?
If that makes sense. Like, I'm not, I'm not being harsh, like, I'm not being harsh, like personally, I like, obviously I'm an MC, and obviously I know I'm not the best MC and stuff like that, but the thing is like, in my songs, I do, like, sometimes, like, try to create a meaning, and, you know, I try to do it, like, from the top of the brain. And then he goes on a radio show and goes ski pa pa ka ka bum bum poo poo skium, and gets like
Yeah, he's better than you.
and gets like music videos and like, do you know what?
I'm not making it.
Do you get where I'm coming from? Like how this society's gone like crap. Like what I'm saying is like someone could be absolutely singing their heart out and trying to get somewhere in life, and they'll spend years trying to get somewhere, and then someone like him will just go on a radio show and go ski up pam pam
Ash,
cum
you should
cum
start
bee bee
making
dum
stupid
dum.
noises then on a radio show.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, Ash, he's a comedian, he's not even a MC or a rapper or anything.
that's the thing. Like, I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
like,
I'm gonna
I'm
run
not.
in a circle
In a
with
way,
a
I'm not saying
A
like.
red and a yellow and black tube.
Like, I'm not saying I dislike the song. Like, it's not my favourite song, obviously,
The
but
thing goes skrrrrap, pop pop cut cut cut, skippy kip pop pop, and the poop poop brr, boom.
like, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like
Yeah.
the amount of like fame it's got. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in the
Like-
next tunnel.
I think in my next MC, I'm just gonna go wiggy wiggy woo, wiggy woo, wiggy woo,
I'll do
wiggy
it.
wiggy woo,
It'll
wiggy
be
woo,
on-
wiggy
I'll do
Everybody
woo.
on
one every
GTA.
time I do a race,
know?
and I'm happy.
Like, that's
I'm out
literally
that
the
tunnel now.
support that they get for like doing so.
Bing a ding a ding a ding a 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 ding a ding a
Yeah,
ding
but-
a ding
Yeah, wakes up to every morning.
Mimi arcoliar maktikia.
But like what I'm saying, like,
The
like,
Mattiari.
yeah, but like what I'm saying
Where-
is
where-
like,
where-
like, say if a YouTuber made something like that, it'd get like millions of views and subscribers,
Skibidi.
and then like someone who actually tries to make a decent video and puts effort into it can spend years trying to gain subs.
Boom boom.
Boom,
Boom.
boom.
You don't know. Big
Or
shot.
sass.
You don't know.
Big Shaq.
Contact
Boom.
me. Scoot
I can't do
no.
it.
Wait.
Rat no.
Wait. Hold on a
Or
minute.
take that girl them as well. What are you
Wait.
on over? What's that even
Well, I've
mean?
lost it.
Wait. Hold
Tell her
on a
man's not
minute.
hot. Tell her man's not hot. The girl told me take off your jacket. It's a boot. Man's not hot.
Wait. Hold on a minute.
I've lost it.
What is it? What is it? What it says? Let me take this. He says something like. He says something like.
Is that
Let
you,
me.
Camo?
Yeah. He says.
Yeah.
No, that big shot bloke says something like, "Hold on a minute. Let me take the Zuby out my ear."
Yeah.
The what? The roll up? No. The Zuby. BBC. British born Christian and
We've
that.
born Christian in that.
What? Man don't say nothing
Hey,
about no
Ron.
BBC.
I taught school for 20 years in the inner city. I don't even think about messing with me.
All I want to do is come first once.
Roll here.
But yeah, of course I've heard of Big Shaft.
Jake
Like,
Wellen.
I won't say everyone has, but like loads of people obviously have.
And you tell where
Shut the fuck up.
a couple went
I know that's starting to.
or pass.
I don't even know where it's from.
Mufasa.
Like,
More potato, matete.
Where is Balaka at?
Balake.
No Balaka here today. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's this little boy called. Oh my god!
Are you out of your goddamn mind? What?
There's a boy called Later, and apparently he always smells of cheese.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
I don't know. Will told me about him.
alright, 2 secs. Everyone's
It
been
through
like.
from one of his friends at cadets.
The thing is that everyone's been. I gotta keep the volume down a bit.
Now be nice.
But everyone's like giggling and laughing and blowing, and then I'm trying to talk louder
Say your name right.
to like speak over that.
Say it right.
Denise.
Right.
Denise.
Right.
Be nice.
That's better. Thank you. Now.
I've seen that one. Aaron.
Hey, Ron.
So yeah, there we are, guys.
No AA Ron, huh?
Hey, Ron.
Sick, dead, or mute. AA Ron. Here. Oh, yeah. Huh? I'm just asking you. I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you say it the first time I said AA Ron? Because it's pronounced
I hate supply teachers. They annoy me so much.
You done messed up, AA Ron. Now take your ass on down to Oshak Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did. Oshak Hennessy! Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
So yeah, guys. What happened to clubbing year?
No one actually cares.
That series went downhill. Kind of stopped.
What's that?
Or did it?
You know,
I don't know. I don't really know if it did or not, guys.
actually,
The thing,
let me see.
the thing what really went downhill, guys, is when my camera charger snapped, and then my laptop started playing up, so I couldn't like, I couldn't put the camera back into the laptop because it was playing up,
It's back.
and then pretty much like I don't have a lot of storage on my phone
Hi.
to do the whole events from my phone.
Hi.
So yeah, I guess they kind of stopped
Hi.
in a way.
Hey.
But the thing is now, I've been to like a couple of events without like even recording.
Sorry.
it kind of
X.
ruined the whole purpose of the series. Like, we went to that jungle
Oh,
party,
of course you don't. No, I was
Your
trying to be nice then,
granddad's
but
a
it's gonna be
Spain,
like that.
mate.
and then we went to the Halloween party.
Tingles.
Jeez, man. Two secs. I'm sorry, Aunt, but they're really peeing me off today. Oh, I'm still muted, aren't I? Sugar. Oh no,
dear.
I unmuted. Aunt. Aunt,
Yes.
can you hear me alright?
Yeah.
It's just this mic's loose and like I don't know if it like sometimes when people don't answer I feel like it's broke or something.
No.
Cause like you hear that then? That's how loose it is. So I gotta be like extra careful. Where's Ant anyway? Oh, he's testing something. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that would them noises were starting to annoy me. Like don't get me wrong, guys. Like I'm a happy person. Okay, bro. Just do your best. Like, you know, if you can make it, make it. If not, don't. Like, obviously, if it's to do with GCSE, then, you know, it's obviously important. But, you know, see what you can do. Like, even if you can just attend a couple of scenes, like, that's really all it takes, requires, but it's up to you, you know. Do, like I say, do what you can. Oh, Vicar's gone. Someone got rid of the Vicar armour stand. Yeah, I'm speaking of clubbing year,
Cam, what are you
guys.
fucking doing?
Speaking of clubbing year, guys, I'm actually so gutted because there is somewhere that I would have really wanted to go this weekend. And it kind of goes a little bit in the line of retro, but it's kind of not. It kind of goes to the, like, you know, like Paul Taylor plays the retro songs. Like this, where I'm going, actually like includes of the one of the people who made the song, one of the songs in the first place. Who is Charlotte Killingsworth and Lewis Reed? I think I know Lewis Reed. Yeah. So today, well, this week, we could have seen the 90s House Project with 808 State DJ set. You must remember 808 State from back in the day. Like they did such a classic song.
Yeah.
So we've got Darren
Same as me.
808 DJ set. We've got Ricky Red. Ricky instead doing retro. And then we've got Rob Smooth doing the World Something Festival. So yeah. Very best in 90s house music and club classics. In the beginning, he created a groove. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, guys.
Mm. Get out my shed.
Yes, people, Daz from 808. Stay here, just letting you know I'm playing a 90s house project. Presents me, Dad at 808 State, at the auction rooms in Warrington on the 2nd of December. Come down and reminisce
In
some of the
Warrington.
best music you'll hear all through the 90s. Come down and check us out if you will. That's a 90s house project. Presents me, Darren Parton from 808 State. Playing the auction rooms in Warrington, 2nd of December. Put that one in your diary. Come down and have a boogie with us. Lovely. See you there.
Done it. Fucking done it, lads.
What is it? Sure. And where do you want to do that then, Ant?
I'm there.
On here.
I'm here.
Ah. Fair enough.
Someone doesn't go out at the same time. Who's changed it again?
Him.
Is your stuff, Ash?
No.
I'm trying to work it out and somebody's switched it off.
This guy must have done.
Who is he?
Look, he's near there again. Mum said no
Yeah.
PS4 tomorrow, but allowed on Wednesday. CJ, bro, I know you're busy and all. I know you get busy and all that, but you can't keep missing these PDs, bro. Otherwise, your character will have to be terminated from the series. Like, I get that people get busy, but there's like busy and never making an episode. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you've missed about 2 episodes now, and then the episode before that you were in one scene. Like I understand that you get busy. I understand that like you have things to do, but all I'm saying is like just show a bit of consideration for me. Like, I at the end of the day have got to get these recorded and edited. Like, it's alright for you Like when you say you're not in an episode, you know, you just don't do one. But whereas like me, whether you like say you're in one or not, I've still got to try and plan the episode. So like for me, it's a lot harder than it is for you, because I've still got to try and record and like get an episode up. And
Who's this
like
CCC soldier?
no clue. And then like at the
Well,
same time, you've got it. You like I've
fuck
got to like
off.
plan the stories. So like if you're in the series, then obviously I'm thinking like, right, your character can do this today. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when you don't make the episode, I've got to like change the story again. So all I'm saying is like show a bit of consideration for me. Like obviously I don't mind characters missing the odd episodes. I don't expect people to make every single episode of Part Drive. But when people are like hardly turning up, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
Ash,
Yeah,
who are you talking to?
the stream.
I thought you were losing it.
No,
Liam, Ryan, did you do my fucking head in there?
I'm muted.
You know
I'm
it's cracking on for 10 o'clock, Liam. Or 9 o'clock. And you give me a right fucking headache. Going, yo, no, no.
you know,
Grow up,
I'm
everyone.
just,
You're 15 now, for fuck's sake. Not fucking 10.
you know, that's all I'm saying, CJ. Like, I don't want any bad stuff to become between us, but like, I'm just saying, like sometimes, like I don't think some people really understand what it takes. Like when you're making the series, like it's a lot easier for people who are just in the series. Like, whereas for me, I've got to get the people on to be in it. I've got to record it, gotta edit it, gotta get it up on time. And that may seem quite easy when like people join our chat parties every day, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Spell it.
like I say, CJ, I'm not fussed about people not being able to make every episode, but when people like barely make episodes, that's when I start to get a bit like, you know, like if you can't make an episode or 2 episodes, that's like, that doesn't bother me. But then when like people constantly keep saying like I can't be in today's episode, you know, or like I don't think I'm gonna make it today, or I might not be on tomorrow, or when like earlier on they say like I'll be in PD tomorrow, and then like a couple of hours later, oh, I might not be in it, because like PD, the next one's
You
tomorrow.
can't spell it.
So I'm planning the episode now, obviously in my mind, like some of the things what's gonna happen, and I'm thinking about things. It's the same with like Ethan. He never joins Part Drive, so his character's been terminated. Like, you can't not attend episodes and be in Part Drive. You know, you've like what I'm saying is you've got to be at least in a few episodes a week, like now and again. Like obviously if
What
it's
does it mean?
something urgent and you can't make for the whole week, then that's like, you know, obviously like serious, like, and that's understandable. But when like, I'm not being harsh to you, CJ, but like constantly for the past 3 weeks, if not more, you've kind of been like on and off, like having to just go in the shower, or like not being able to maybe make an episode, or maybe just being able to squeeze a scene in. Like what I'm saying is like if it's too much for you to make an episode, then then like don't be in, like say you don't want to be in it no more. Like I know like maybe physically you do want to be in the series, but what I'm saying is like if you can't make episodes, then there's no point being in them. Or like for example, if you want to be in the series and like you've got things to do, like is there not a way you can try and do them on a day there isn't a PD? Like for example, like what I'm saying is like today's not been a PD day, and you seem to have like been on for quite a bit of the episode, like of the day. Like you invited me when you got in from school, type thing, and if you get what I mean, like you've been on for quite a while. So like if it's too much for you, like maybe if you're like busy, can you like not do it on another episode? Like all I'm saying is like if you can't make the episodes, just tell me. Like and then you know like that's all I'm saying, because like if I know like whether you can make them or not, then I can like plan the episodes a lot better with the people what can make them. Like I'm not trying to sound harsh or cause an argument. I'm just saying like if I knew like rather than just I might be able to join the episode or I can't or I possibly can. It makes it easier for me. Like if you can't make the show for a while, we can just like make your character go on a important police job or like go away to help another police station out, like until you're able to make it again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying like there's no point trying to make them if you can't make them. So that's all I'm saying.
Talk to us on his side.
I'm not trying to sound harsh or anything. Like that's not who I am. It's just, I'd rather know.
The younger one. The cannonball. The cannonball. Hello, Jai. How are you? Yeah.
Gonna end this here anyway, so like, subscribe, comment, see ya.